Heyo! Welcome to OmniBros on a Friday night. Where's Lou? 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 Where are you? Are you here? You're tiny, but you're not that tiny. Where are you? Lou's not here yet. Well, so that's fine. I'll just talk to the chat about my day because I had a great day. We have nice to see Kane hailing from the pizza capital of the United States, and that would be New Jersey. Voracious Reader, good to see you. Okay, who's your avatar there? Is that is that something from like Dragon Ball Z or something? I don't recognize that. What is that? Um James, my buddy, good to see you. Kane welcoming Voracious Reader. Yeah, he's not here. He's hiding under the couch. Okay, wait. Voracious Reader, yes. It is good to see Voracious Reader in here. I was just talking to her on Discord. We were on like 5 different channels talking about so many different things. Very interesting person. Labruski, welcome. You missed Dupe? What? Instead of Jeff the Landshark? What are you saying? I mean, Dupe is still here. I don't think I can. Wait, I wonder if I can put them both on. I don't know. Jeff might be eating. Okay, they can coexist. Whoop. Okay, they can coexist. This is ridiculous, but okay. Are you happier? Wonder Woman. Wait, what's that about? Gracious Reader, you're most welcome. Thank you, Kane, for all your words. Oh, it's one. Oh. That's Wonder Woman. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Wonder Woman, the comic. Okay, wait. I'm going to have to shift and I'm getting both of these dudes in. Super Lavhard. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see you. Lou has 25 days left to read Scarlet Witch. Maybe he's reading it right now, lost track of time. No. He shows up at like 15 minutes after. You know, he's like that. It's all right. Beyond Comics, a Kiwi from Down Under. I mean, you're Down Under. Welcome, Beyond Comics. I should have you on the show sometime, Beyond. Are you ready to be on my show? Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Discord, we have a fun time there. It was fun. I was talking to several different people at once. Okay, I knew that. Whoa, second to New York City pizza? That's a statement. I agree. Way better than Connecticut pizza. I think you didn't you go to Mystic Pizza or something just because of the movie and you thought it was awful or something? My daughter's in New York right now, and she's determined to find a really good piece of gluten-free pizza. She just had an awesome bowl of gluten-free ramen. Yes, she's gluten intolerant. And I will get into what she's doing next because this is wild. Jeremy, Gabe has left the show to spend more time with his family. He won't be back. He needs more time with himself, with his family rather. Yeah. Hey, there's Hondo. Welcome. Always good to see my Bay Area bro. Oh, what'd you have on your pizza? And where'd you get it? Can't wait to see what's getting collected tonight on this Just edition of OmniBros. Dude, how's it going at GalaxyCon and your spacious hotel room that you have by yourself? Have you done room service? Are you just turning on TV and listening to it? Or are you just enjoying the peace and quiet? How is GalaxyCon going? Looked like Jeff now has his eye on Dupe behind. Yeah, he's actually got his mouth on him. So he's getting ready to chomp Dupe. when you have probably 100 hours under your belt on YouTube. I think that's fair. This week I caught up on the TMNT air. Welcome, NFL Dude is writing. When it's when it's collected, where can I buy it online? Oh, whoa, Mrs. Lou is making an appearance.
This is so weird.
She's breaking the illusion right now. I'm not.
You're breaking.
Look.
But oh, she's disappeared. She's disappeared into the fireplace. Whoa. Welcome, Mrs. Lou.
Hello.
How are you doing? I'm talking to you. I saw Lou's post about you on Facebook. For some reason, I glanced at it. It was very lovely.
Oh,
it was a wonderful. It was a wonderful post about how you felt sorry for Lou and decided to take him out of his misery. And we know that is the absolute truth.
It's true.
He says that
Yeah.
all the time.
Her marrying me was my make-a-wish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Hey, is Beppo showing up? Did he?
No, I think he had to be a husband tonight.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're trying to get Jake to be on because I need somebody else that actually collects comic books to be on the show with me on Friday. Lou's great, but he doesn't collect books. This is so funny. OmniBros, we've got 2 manga readers, a prose reader, and me, the collected edition guy.
I mean, Gio, he dabbles in it. Riley's mostly just manga at this point, though.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Gio's excited about the Aquaman Omni, and I was jamming him up in the chat. He doesn't know that I actually bought it. Yeah. I wanted to torture him. This is a great question, NFL Dude, and you are awesome for asking it because that would be InStockTrades.com, your source online for collected editions at a remarkable discount. 2% loyalty discount on top of that amazing prices off like 30 to 60%. We always give away a free gift card. We haven't given it away in December. We have to make sure Manga Bros doesn't steal it from us again. Maybe we should make a pledge. Okay, wait, I'll wait till we get the graphic off. Okay, so we still have to give that away, the gift card. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping. Get out of my face. What are you doing there? Free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Thank you. Okay, so I think so December 30th is the Omnis.
Yes.
And not only will we all be there, all 4 of us, but we've got 2 guests.
We do. And all 4 of us will be there? Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, actually, okay, maybe it'll just be you and me.
When was that agreed on? I mean, hey, that's great. If we can get all 4 of us on, it's rare.
Well, that's true. We're going to have to redo Riley's contract, I think, in January. So yeah, maybe we should give it away on the Omnis, our end of the year show where we give the best in everything. And we're gonna have 2 fun guests on that are very excited to be on. That's a Monday, a preview show. So we'd probably just do previews and then get right to the Omnis. I'm guessing Gio's the master of ceremonies on Mondays, so I'd throw that to him.
Yeah,
but let's see what's happening.
Did somebody mention?
Whoops, go ahead.
Did somebody mention they've started reading Aaron's TMNT run?
Yeah, that was NFL Dudeski.
Okay, I read the first 2 issues of that, and I thought it was solid. I thought it was really solid, and it starts out really interesting because let's just jump right into it. But it starts out really interesting because when you start out the run, the Turtles they broke up as a team. They're all going their separate ways. Raph is in prison. Michelangelo's a movie star, and I thought it was a really interesting place to start the book out and see where it goes. I want to keep going on it. I think it's really good so far.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I did go to Mystic Pizza. My ex wanted to go. I did not like it at all. I don't know why it's so hyped. And is that why he and or she is your ex because they wanted to go to Mystic Pizza? Okay, Beyond, that'd be great. omnidogsvault2@gmail.com. This is Omnibros, so I don't have my own Gmail. But James will put it in the chat, I'm sure. He's probably already put it in the chat. What's my name? God.
You got this. You're a professional, damn it. You've been doing this for years. You got this.
omnidogsvault2@gmail.com. You should email omnidogsvault1 and omnidogsvault and see who the hell they are. Because they got my name before I did, and they haven't tried to hold me hostage or anything. They just grabbed my Gmail address. It's so weird.
I feel like you need to trademark that name if you haven't already.
You might be right. Yeah, I think there's prior use that I can count on, but I also don't know. You might be right. Riley trademarked Omnibus Collector, the Omnibus Collector.
He did that years
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunk question. Now Bunk is at GalaxyCon in Columbus by himself in a hotel room for the whole weekend.
Oh.
I'm on my own this weekend and trying to figure out what I'm eating tonight where I don't need to worry about what the kids are eating. I totally remember that. I used to make 2 different meals every night. One for my wife and I, one for my kid.
I used to do it too when I first got married to my wife. That's changed.
Because that was what I used to do.
Yeah, that's changed. I'm not doing that anymore.
You're making your little girl eat what you eat, or your teenager?
Yeah. I mean, I take obviously her taste into consideration. If it's spicy, because my wife and I love spicy food, I won't make it spicy for my daughter because she can't handle it.
Is this the little one or your teenager?
This is a teenager. My little one will eat paint. My little one does not care what it is that you put in front of her. She loves food, which, bless her heart, I'm like, thank you, God, she is not picky.
Not yet, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it doesn't change.
I hope not. She loves, my little one already likes spicy food.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, she likes sour food. She is not. She likes food.
She's got a good palate. An expanded palate. That's not what I want. A complex palate. No. Her palate is exceptional. Let's say that. Exceptional.
It's very broad. Yeah, it's very broad.
Wow, that's probably the word I was looking for. Broad.
Yeah, it's very broad. She doesn't, but she's more certain textures. She's not crazy about mushy things. She doesn't really care for.
Yeah. When my daughter was your daughter's age, for 3 years we were in the beige food category.
Ooh.
All she would eat was beige food.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That was like bread, pasta, plain pasta. What else did that little monster eat? It was
oatmeal, oats, anything like that.
She'd eat oatmeal. Yeah. If it was beige, she would eat it. She to this day, she only eats about 2 different vegetables, and she'll eat about a quarter of them just to satisfy me that she tried. She's so picky. Oh my goodness.
That's my older one.
Your older one's picky, but she's a Smiths fan, so I forgive her for that.
She's very persnickety when it comes to food. And
persnickety, that's a good word.
Yeah.
So he's trying to figure out where he's eating tonight. Yeah. So you can have a grown-up meal.
Ooh.
But I think Bunk is a vegetarian, so
you
recommend a steak joint or a burger joint. Well, burger joint is where he would take the kids. In Columbus, I'm sure it's got plenty of interesting. They probably have. It's a college town, so I'm sure they have vegetarian restaurants for you, Bunk.
My next question for Bunk would be, why do you hate food?
Don't do that to him.
Because you're a vegetarian. Why do you hate food, Bunk? No, I got love for you, man.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm kidding, dude. There are some especially nowadays, you can get some decent veggie patties and stuff like that are
Oh
actually
yeah, that's
pretty
true.
good.
Yeah,
they're actually
that's
really
true.
good.
Oh, it's so much different than it was like 30 years ago.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. Jess, I don't know if it is gluten free, but my favorite pizza in the city is Prince Street Pizza.
Ooh.
This is my this is my daughter. I can promise you, she's already got a spreadsheet of where
Ooh.
she's going to eat.
I love it. That's
She
fantastic.
just had gluten free ramen. She
Mm.
sent me a picture. Wait, I can show you the picture. It looks awesome.
How was that? Gluten-free ramen.
Oh, it looked amazing.
Wow, that looks actually really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. And then I know that there's gluten-free. Okay, this is all stuff I can't talk about on the air because it's a certain current event that everybody's making fun of on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
He has thoughts.
Now, yeah, the CEO that got hit with the
Well,
blinky.
you didn't need to bring it up. I was trying to gloss over it.
I could say that. Doesn't mean we're gonna touch on it. Everybody knew what you were talking about. It's
Okay,
the CEO.
well,
It's the
you're
CEO
very
that got
smart.
hit with the blinky. That's what it was, and we'll leave it at that.
Now this is a gluten-free bagel breakfast that she had.
That looks really good.
Yeah, and the bagel's got a nice rise in it, which is usually not the case with gluten products because gluten's what makes bread puff up. So they figured out a way. I mean, New York City, they know what's going on. What's that? That looks like that's definitely a jelly-filled donut if I've ever seen one.
Goodness, that looks fantastic, Jeff.
Yeah, so I know she has a spreadsheet of every place in New York that's got gluten-free stuff. When we went to Disney World in 2019, every minute of what we were doing was like on a 4-page spreadsheet, like per day.
Yeah.
She loves to type out spreadsheets. I would enter her in that world spreadsheet competition. She just
yeah, we do. So when we go to Disney World, we tend to look at videos and stuff, and we're like, oh, we got to try that as far as food and stuff like that. So we make a note of when we get there, we're gonna try that because my wife isn't big on rides. She's not big on roller coasters or anything like that, but she's like, yeah, we're good with food. So we will try a whole bunch of food and stuff like that. And we spend more money on food sometimes, I swear, than tickets at this point. Because it's a bunch of stuff.
I can see that. I'm the one, when I go with upper management and junior management, I'm the one that goes on the roller coaster rides. And my wife and daughter go on the teacups, stuff like that.
That's
Although
yeah.
The teacups are fun if you can get them spinning fast.
Yeah, they are. I'm hoping the little one, she'll be the more adventurous one, and I'll be able to throw her on a roller coaster in about 7 years, and we'll see how that goes.
Hi, Mrs. Lou. That was nice seeing her.
Oh, thank you.
Jeremy asks, Jess, do you have any American comic book chronicles books that cover each decade? I'm sorry, Jeremy, I've never even heard of those.
What is that?
I'm not sure what that is. D.H. McAdams, welcome to the show. Tell me how many inmates are in the hotel that you built them now. You were like 35 dogs and 13 kittens. That he fosters and then finds homes for. He's a saint on earth. What's the count of dogs and cats?
Oh wow! He rescues?
Yeah, he finds strays all over the place. He lives in Mississippi. He'll just be driving in his truck. Boom, stray cat. Picks it up, takes it home, takes care of it. Same with dogs. He built a big. I'm not kidding. It's like it's a wooden structure with 2 levels that he built in his backyard. He's got a big backyard, and each dog has his own place.
That's amazing. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely ahead of me in the race to get to heaven. I mean, I'm not even. I'm in purgatory right now.
I told my wife that if she goes before me, I'm not marrying again. In fact, I'm probably gonna become a recluse and just grow my hair out and just be crazy.
Oh my
Um,
God, that sounds so good to me. I'll
and
do
just
that.
have a bunch of dogs on some land or something like that, and I'll be happy. I'd be good with that.
Okay, I'll do that too.
Go full spruce goose on the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Tissue boxes on our feet. Nails all grown out long.
I am so
Awesome.
glad you got that reference.
Oh yeah, I saw The Aviator. Plus,
Mm.
I lived through the Howard Hughes life, part of the end of his life. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Hughes died what in the 70s, 80s?
I feel like he lasted through the 80s. James will know.
Right, right. What a tragic ending, man.
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought that movie, The Aviator, was great though. I definitely liked it.
Mm.
Now how'd you get your copy before I did? I even paid extra to have my copy sent to me from our sponsor. How's it look, James? It's real and it's spectacular. Nice. Here's Spooey. I've been working nonstop for 12 hours and 40 minutes. I log out from work and find a Friday live stream.
Hey, man, that's awesome. I'm glad
Yay.
you made it. You made it through the week, buddy. You made it.
Yeah.
I
Unless
wonder
you
what you
have to,
did.
unless you have a Saturday shift you have to do.
I'm gonna guess medical field because medical field they tend to have those 12-hour shifts.
12 hours and 40 minutes. Interesting. Medical field. I will say he works in a local television production, local
Ooh.
television station.
Good guess. Good guess. He's either going to be a medical field or a cop.
Oh yeah, he could be a cop too. Yeah. Okay. Beyond Comics, there's my email. Grateful for this distraction. Oh, here we go. Going over feed tickets, and I spent 15 grand on dog food this year. Serenity now.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think comic books and his zoo is his entire life, and that actually sounds not bad to me.
No.
I would
No, it
love that.
doesn't.
Every
No.
time he sends me a picture, he's got like 5 dogs licking him and cats in his lap, and he's super happy.
I don't see what the issue is. In fact, I think I genuinely think it's a beautiful thing that you get peace and you find purpose in that. I think that's awesome. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, especially picking up strays and fostering them to give them to good families. Oh yeah, you can also get a hold of me on OmniDogs Vault Discord. As I said earlier before Lou joined, Voracious Reader and I were talking to each other in like 4 different channels, back and forth. We were talking about Arcade and the new Poison Ivy comic, and what else were we talking about? The book that Bunk recommended by Emma Rios. In the what are you reading section, there's Halls, there's what are you reading, there's I don't think I saw her in food, but then I saw her in I think was it no, not the general, it was a different channel, but yeah, we were chatting back and forth. Oh, this is for you about TMNT.
They've been split for 6 to 9 months. They get together at the climax of the 4th incarnation. With the Foot Clan rigging in New York City election is interesting. So yeah, this is in reference. So NFL dude, this is in reference to the TMNT book, like Jess said. They've been split for 6 to 9 months. They get together at the climax of the 4th and current issue. The overarching story with the Foot Clan rigging a New York City election is interesting.
Does he give? It starts out with the 4 of them separated. Is there anything that we know ahead of time as to why they separated?
No, I mean I've only read 2 issues, but in those 2 issues, it's literally just they're separated. They've gone their separate ways, and that's it. Every issue so far that we've got of the 2 issues I've read, it's been focused just on one turtle. So I figured that would be the case, that each issue would just be one individual turtle, and then at some point they'll get back together.
Got it. Okay. Voracious, Misty Pizza is bad. New Haven, Connecticut pizza is good, though. Pepe's and Sally's. Okay. Something spicy, hot, and for food, you should have whatever you usually can't eat. I think that's debunk.
Indian food. What about Indian food? There's good vegetarian places with Indian
There's
food.
lots of vegetarian choices for Indian food.
Yeah.
And for Ethiopian food.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you mentioned gluten-free doesn't. Have you ever tried? Because like you like to bake. Have you ever tried making gluten-free food?
Yeah, and it's a disaster.
Really? It's tough.
Yeah, Kelly and I have tried multiple times to make like gluten-free bread, and it's like that thick and it's dense as a rock.
Wow.
It's hard. I can see how only a professional baker could do it.
Hey, baby. Have you ever tried to make gluten-free food?
I made bagels with Greek yogurt once.
How'd it come out?
They were decent.
Okay. That doesn't sound too convincing.
I only tried it once, so.
Yeah.
But they were pretty fluffy.
I want fresh bread.
You want me to start making bread again?
Yes.
Because when I start making bread, you stop eating it.
Well, my liver was messed up then, and I'm kind of hoping it's fine now. I need to go follow up on that.
You need to eat more bread. I agree. This is controversial. Apparently, Dupe is still here. He's just for Christmas. He's been replaced by Jeff.
the fans have demanded. It's been
Yeah.
2-3 times now that we've heard where is Dupe. It seems to be a hot take.
I wonder if people just don't know who Jeff the Shark is because it's kind of an online comic only.
Jeff is adorable.
He is. You are a hero to those animals. Such a good thing you do for them. 100% super laugh. Okay, we're talking about pizza, which is fair because this is the show that talks about food. They keep me sane. Broke, LOL, but sane.
That's fantastic.
That gluten-free ramen looked amazing. Yeah, she said it was amazing. Oh, here's the rest of the story. She's up there visiting her best friend, who is a law student and interning at a law firm for the winter. She's staying in Greenwich Village. So my daughter went up there to visit her on the bus, and this friend, she is. I have not met anybody like her before. She is the most self-aware, confident. She's not confident to the point where it's annoying. She's just confident. She's like, yeah, I am my own person and I do what I like to do. She's not attached to anybody. She rocks her own way.
I respect it.
Yeah. She is obsessed with Adam Driver.
Oh, this is that person?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where Adam Driver pretty much knows her by name at this point.
They do. She's seen, there's this play, I can't remember the name of it, that Adam Driver's in on Broadway. She's seen it 18 times.
I wish somebody in the chat help me out. You know, because I can admit when a man is beautiful. Chris Hemsworth, gorgeous human being.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine, beautiful.
I got a crush on Chris Pine.
Adam Driver looks like he slammed his face into the desk in Hereditary and just said, yeah, this is good.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Chris Pine, I'm all on board for Chris Pine. Chris Evans, sure. All the Chris's. But but she's not to be deterred. She's seen films that haven't even been released in America on DVD. There was some movie I can't.
Prime Billy Zane.
Oh,
was a beautiful man.
In The Phantom.
Oh, yeah, beautiful man.
Yeah, smoking.
Come here real quick. I'm gonna show you. Do you know who Adam Driver is? Come here. I'm gonna show you a face. Let me know what you think. Please. Take you 2 minutes. Love you.
Oh, update from Bunk. Walked by a sports bar that I could see the Celtics versus Bucks game in the window, so that's stop one. First food of the night, going for the apps my wife doesn't like, so I never get to order. Okay, tell us what that is.
Just can you give real quick context to my wife about your daughter's friend?
Your wife is within earshot?
Yes, she's right.
Okay. There's this actor, Adam Driver, who was discovered by my daughter and her best friend in the first Star Wars sequel, Force Awakens. They developed an obsession about him to the point he not only has my daughter's best friend seen him in this play 18 times on Broadway, but whenever he's on SNL, she goes up and sleeps overnight in line to make sure she gets tickets to see Adam Driver. They now have a personal relationship because she's gone to the back door like 15 of the 18 times. Each photo that we get, they get closer and closer. They were like, you know, together in the first picture, and by the last picture, he had his arm around her and was pointing to her, going, "Yeah, I'm being stalked." So so she just has a passion for that guy, and we just don't see it. I mean, we have a couple women, and the men can certainly chime in. Do you consider Adam Driver handsome?
Oh, so it has nothing to do with how good of an actor he is.
Oh, he's a good actor. It's just he's an odd-looking fellow. I don't.
Okay, I'm ready to see the picture.
I mean, we already listed off the guys we have crushes on or could have crushes on. Yeah. I'll throw in Matt Damon. I'll throw in Batfleck.
Batfleck lately has been looking a little.
Okay, Batfleck at his prime.
Okay, all right. This is Adam Driver. Well, you don't find him attractive?
He looks like he might be a funny guy.
He's rarely funny.
Wow.
He was in the military.
Maybe I got bad taste. I don't know.
If that helps.
Oh, he was? I don't think I knew that.
He served. He served, I think.
Jesus Christ. He let down his hair for a reason.
Oh I think he served. Was it Iraq? I'm not sure.
Oh wow!
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to judge the man's military career, but I know he served.
Okay, well that's impressive. Oh,
hello.
James says Howard Hughes was only 70. Frick, that's almost as old as I am. I better get my act together and update the Spruce Moose.
No. But look, man, you're already way ahead of Howard Hughes in terms of holding yourself together. I think at this point Howard Hughes was peeing in jars, wasn't he?
Possibly. He was cooped up in the top of the casino he owned.
Yeah.
The hotel casino. He was like one of the first guys to go in and buy out a hotel and casino from the mob. Welcome, Javier. No, you're not late. You're okay. I work in accounting for the education department. I like to just pretend I work in television. Okay, okay, fair. Good job.
That's a good job. Yeah.
Continue your good work. Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom still. She's been in since Wednesday with congestive heart failure. I'm so happy you guys are streaming tonight. I need it. Oh, peace and love to your mom, Matt.
Yeah,
I hope everything's okay.
100%. I hope
she gets better.
Right. Yes, sir. I hope everything turns out all right, man, and she pulls through this. So, and we're glad we could provide you some entertainment tonight.
Yeah, and Kane is sending something with hearts. So, you know, you got Kane's love. Oh, no Saturday shift, 7.5 hours of normal work, 2.5 hours non-comp. After that is a freebie for them as we get. Oh, you're a salaried guy. Okay. Voracious Reader loves my Discord. Yay. I'm glad you're in there. I've really been liking the first 4 TMNT issues so far. Picked up an original Cliff Chang. Bunk collects a lot of original art. That's his passion. On original Cliff Chang page from issue 3 of Raph and Mikey fighting. Wow. I love both Indian and Ethiopian. Okay, we're on to something.
Yes, we are.
Now, James has a question for you. Wind and Truth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, come on. I got the digital copy at midnight last night. I've been waiting for this thing all year. I got the digital copy at midnight, and I came home to this showing up on my doorstep.
You need to the sort of bleeding into the background. You need
No,
to
I
show it
got
in front of your face. Just show it in front of your face.
Ugh,
Brando Sando.
that's not working out. Hold on.
What one is that?
This is the new one. This is the one that I've been waiting for all year.
Oh, this is Wind and Truth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the one I've been waiting for all year. It finally came out. It's a honking book. It's 1,000. It's almost 1,400 pages. I am 60 pages into it right now, and God, I'm enjoying the hell out of it so far.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is the one that I've been waiting for. I'm so happy with it already. It's so good.
That is awesome. Oh, Jewish Dragons is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Viewers letting their feelings be known. I had no idea this would be controversial.
Are we gonna get protesters?
Oh, thank you, Kane. I appreciate it. Oh, she meant to say Jeff. Darn it, for a second there, I thought I got a compliment.
Now, she did that to lull you into a false sense of security. That's what that was, because of course it was.
Spooey went to Mystic Pizza once back in 2019 with another ex. Mind you, I can't really eat carbs with my diet and should be avoiding pizza. Did I also mention she was my ex-girlfriend? Yeah,
Ooh.
Kane went there with an ex, and they are no longer together. Maybe Mystic Pizza is where people go to break up.
Maybe. I thought it would be Shakey's. Shakey's sounds more like a breakup.
I loved Shakey's as a kid.
Yeah, but Shakey's is more of a breakup place for pizza, you know?
Breakup place. We have severe weather warnings in the UK, and my partner and I drove from Edinburgh to Glasgow. Oh, the gig was canceled. We had to laugh and have pizza. Wait, what gig? Did you say that earlier, Super Laugh, and I missed it? Who did you go to see? Oh, was it like Oasis or something?
Who was it that just reunited and they fought on stage? Was it Oasis?
Jane's Addiction.
I thought it was Oasis.
Perry Farrell went after Dave, the guitarist, and started effing with him. He lost his grip.
That's right.
Messed with him to the point where he couldn't play his guitar.
That's right. But he was on some pain meds or something. He fell off because I forgot the details of that story.
Well, I've been on pain meds before, and I don't feel like attacking somebody that's playing guitar for me.
I forgot what the details of it exactly were. Somebody in the chat, I'm sure, will have it. But yeah.
Oh, let's take a screenshot of this. Thank you. Wow. Very nice. Thank you, Bug.
Thanks, man.
Adam Driver looks like a knockoff Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, that's the Temu version.
The Temu version of Keanu
The
Reeves.
Temu version of him.
Do you think Keanu Reeves is attractive?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'll put you back here.
Sorry.
Okay, here's a question for you, because we kind of just free flowing tonight.
Well, we're also talking about Creature Commandos, which I watched the 2 episodes today.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did, because I didn't. I lost track of time, and
I thought you said you watched them.
No, I was going to watch them, but I got busy. I have a 2-year-old. My life is no longer mine.
So I'm the only one that watched it.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts. My life is no longer mine from the hours of 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. That is done.
I'm aware, but I thought you had watched it already.
I get a solid 2 hours of, we get to watch a movie or TV. And in those 2 hours, I usually fall asleep within the first hour because it's been a long day. So my question is, if you have to do cheap pizza from a chain, what is the go-to cheap pizza from a chain? Now, I'm not talking about a good mom and pop little Italian shop down the road.
Yeah, you mean like Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's?
Bingo.
Yeah. It used to be Papa John's,
Oh,
but
Jim, you're better than that.
well, exactly. And
Yeah.
then Domino's, I feel like improved. They went to a big effort to improve their pizza, and I feel like it tastes better. So I would choose Domino's.
Okay. Okay. I'm with you. I think Papa John's is the worst. I don't like their sauce. I don't like the taste of their sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Domino's on that. I really like the garlic crust that they tend to
Ooh,
use
yeah.
on Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
And really, you can't beat the price because for about what is it, $8, you get a pretty solid pie for $8.
Yeah.
It's nothing that's
Yeah.
gonna blow your mind or anything like that. But
Yeah.
you know, do you do a thin crust or do you do a deep dish? Like, because deep dish pizza, really, it's lasagna, isn't it? Isn't it?
I don't know if we have any Chicago area viewers, but
There's somebody that's from Chicago and they want to strangle my neck right now.
well, we're gonna have Johnny.
It's lasagna. Deep dish pizza is lasagna. I will fight and die on that hill tonight.
Okay, because Johnny from Dying Breed Collectibles is going to be a guest on this show, and he's from Chicago, and he has thoughts.
Okay, I want to hear
when
him.
is he on? Oh, he's on next Friday with us. So
Okay, cool.
remember that comment. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and he will have several things to say to you. Oh, Bunk has found buffalo cauliflower wings. My wife really doesn't like spicy food or wings of any kind. Oh, fried pickles. Your wife hates pickles. That's sad. I love pickles.
Hold on. My wife is the same way, except she tried sweet and spicy or sweet and hot. Sweet bread. That's the one. Sweet bread, butter pickles, and they are delicious.
Oh.
So I would recommend let your wife try those. She might like those.
Well, hate is a strong word, and he's using it. I don't even think he's getting them in the house. You know what my favorite pickle is? And I ask for extra the one time a year I go there, McDonald's. They have the best pickles.
Oh, yeah, that is
I love their pickles.
That is good.
And by the way, the McRib is back out, and they're serving holiday custard pies for a limited time only.
Oh.
I'm going there next week. I will leave the house for that. I'm not going to have a DoorDash because the fries will be cold.
No. Come on. You're not going to do that to yourself. No.
No.
So I went for a work conference last week.
Oh, yeah.
And the first thing I did when I got back to Orlando for that work conference was I pulled right into White Castle. And I got 6 of them sliders, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God.
You have a White Castle where you live?
It's in Orlando.
Oh, and that's where your conference was?
That's where my conference was. I had to drive to Orlando for the conference. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, the White Castle is about 5 minutes from the hotel I was staying at. I'm just going to enjoy. I had 6 of them sliders, man. It's so I love White Castle.
I do too. Bunk doesn't eat meat. Columbus is like the home of White Castle. Adam Driver movies lately have been bad. I don't know. The only one I've ever seen him in is Star Wars, I think.
Him and Chris Evans have not been doing too well lately with movies.
Well, Chris Evans was good in spoiler alert. I won't say what he was in, but recent movie this summer that was big.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
good in
good.
that.
Yeah, he was good in that. Yeah.
Oh, voracious reader. Voracious Weeder. Voracious Weedo. She is a woman, and she is saying ew on Adam Driver. Labruski says Lou Batfleck looks good these days.
Okay.
Adam Driver was in the Marine Corps. Whoa.
It was.
Wind and Truth is arriving in the mail. I bought it.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy it so much. I'm telling you, there is a lot in just 60 pages that I've read. There is a lot that's going on. It's very good.
9 Inch Nails ain't just the name of Trent Reznor's band. It's also how I like to think of Howard Hughes. Yeah. The Simpsons episode parodying him was hilarious when he built a casino in Springfield and Marge ended up with a gambling problem and Mr. Burns ended up in the penthouse suite with his nails all grown long and tissue boxes on his feet. Oh, that was so great. How did you just teleport the webcam like that? Who's that you're talking to, Spooey? Did somebody? Oh, you.
Yeah.
You teleported. Okay. The audiobook. Oh, Sine. Hey, the audiobook for Wind and Truth is almost 63 hours.
Yeah, I believe that.
Wow. Oh, okay, wait. Lou should read Legend, the Draenei Saga by David Gemmell if he hasn't. It's good stuff.
Let me check that out. I'll add it to the list.
Oh, and I meant to tell you, Labruski is still reading the book about the World's Fair and the serial killer.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's The Devil in the White City.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm glad you like it, man.
Next Imaginaut. Oh, with an easy two-parter. Welcome, Next Imaginaut 1 through 2. Regarding Peter David's Aquaman, were you also able to get a hold of the Atlantis Chronicles OHC? It's become pretty hard to find and really does serve as much of a prelude to his Aquaman as does the Golden Age does to JSA. I'm going to be honest with you, Next Imaginaut. I struggled through Atlantis Chronicles. That thing was not for OmniDog. It was ponderous. I totally appreciate your reading skills and your vocabulary and things. I'm glad you liked it, but boy, that was not for me. We were going to see Lola Young, but she got sick and it was rearranged. Sadly, we did not know this. LOL. I don't know who Lola Young is.
I was hoping you would. I don't know.
No. I know who Wet Leg is, but I don't know who Lola Young is.
Look, man. Apparently, well, you're more cultured than I am because you watch Downton Abbey, so you are.
Is that the barometer?
That's the barometer for me. Meanwhile, I'm about to watch Face Off for like the 50th time.
That's such a great movie.
Face Off is incredible. I love Face Off, but I'm not a cultured man like you are. The Downtoners.
Downton Abbey.
That's a very intelligent show. You know, people that watch Downton Abbey frequently read The New Yorker, and they laugh at the comic strips. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Comics. Oh, Doc Elevator went with an update. Jane's Addiction's audio engineer put out Perry Farrell's isolated vocals from that show, and his singing is so hilariously bad. Something must have happened to him for him to sing so badly, because I always thought he had a very good voice with a lot of range. And then he attacked Dave Navarro. That was just odd.
Yeah, it's yeah, I feel bad for the guy. I mean,
yeah.
It's really sad. You're seeing a lot of these older guys now. They just can't do it like they used to, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, and he sang some really high notes, and that's what becomes hard to hit when you get older.
Yeah.
I know that's what derailed my musical career, of course, that I got older. Bunk saw Pavement on their reunion tour about 15 years ago. I know Pavement. And Stephen Malkmus and Spiral Stairs didn't fight, but they stayed on opposite ends of the stage the whole time and did not interact in any way.
Oh. Have you seen Iggy Pop lately? Is he okay?
I don't know if he's ever been okay. The only thing I've seen him in recently was he was sitting on his couch talking to his parrot.
Oh, I love
Parrot
that.
was on his shoulder, but he was talking to his parrot like it was a real person.
Okay. Yeah, there's a video floating around of him at a concert. I think it might have been a week or two ago.
Oh.
looking a little rough. He was shirtless, and
He's always shirtless.
he shouldn't be shirtless right now.
Oh, really? Because he was always ripped to shreds.
He's looking a little rough, and I'm kind of wondering if there's something medically going on. Because I, even in old age, he was always in very good shape, but now he's
Yeah.
got a bit of a belly and everything, and I was like, I wonder what's going on. And
Really?
he's hunched over a lot now. I'm like, oh, dude, but he's pushing 70 plus. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a solid 10 years older than I am, I would
Yeah.
think.
he was looking a little rough. I hope he's doing all right.
Oh, you loved Creature Commandos. Maybe you and I can talk about it beyond comics since my partner didn't watch it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a toddler.
Oh, don't be. You told me to watch it. And I'm glad I did because I actually loved it.
Good. I'm glad you did.
But there was some concern in my Discord, and I didn't get involved in it. I just said I loved Creature Commandos, but there's I think the concern was, well, I don't know. It's more in the Suicide Squad type universe. There's a lot of swearing, and there's a lot of simulated, well, not simulated, but you see a lot of love, a couple of scenes of lovemaking.
Really?
Yeah, not graphic, but you can tell what they're doing. It's definitely a PG plus 13. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not as funny as Harley Quinn or Kite Man, but it made me smile a lot. My favorite character is the bride of Frankenstein. She's already awesome. When it comes to pizza, I want either end of the spectrum.
Okay.
Domino's thin crust. That's, I think, what we get. But I do love, and it's rare that we get it, the full crust pizza, because, carbs and stuff. But boy, when we do, I love that crust. Maybe that's what I should get tomorrow. Upper management's going to a friend's house for the night. I should order a pizza and just totally sabotage my diet.
Have you been good?
Yeah, I have been. There's been a thing of ice cream in the freezer for 2 weeks, and I leave it there as a challenge. I told that to upper management today, and she said, there might not be as much in there as you think anymore. I'm like, I'm not judging, but good for you. I didn't want to touch it.
Oh, yeah. One of my there are often times where I come home and I'm like, oh man, that piece of pizza or that little bit of ice cream, that sounds great tonight for dessert. And my wife or my daughter will just look at me and go, yeah, about that. And
there's none left.
There's none left. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm glad I didn't want it.
It's between my wife, my daughter, or my mother-in-law. There is no hope for me to get anything sweet leftover-wise in this house.
You'll have to smuggle it in under your coat.
Oh my gosh.
Creature Commandos, says James, was great. I agree. The bride was a very interesting character. What a great backstory. She's already the star of the show.
I think they said she's the main character, or the focus is predominantly on her a lot.
Well, that's good because the voice acting is great. Everybody so far. David Harbour is Frankenstein, and you can't really even tell it's David Harbour.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bride is clearly the center of this, and the characters are so wacky. It's great.
That's awesome. I can't wait for them to translate to live action.
Bunk says, I either want really good pizza or I want to go cheap and just eat a lot. Little Caesars is good at the latter. I'll eat an entire one myself. Oh, you young growing boy, you. Wow. I like this crust. Toppings over crust. I get Little Caesars. They let me pick up my garbage pizza out of a weird vending machine on the way home.
That's right, because Little Caesars they do the hot and ready.
Oh, so it's just like in a vending machine and you pull your order out?
So I don't know if they still
I have never had, we have one around here, but I've never had their pizza.
So they do they do have a deep dish. They do what's called a hot and ready, where there's basically a giant microwave, and the pizza is sitting there in different boxes, and you could go right in. You just pick the pizza out, you pay for it on the counter, and you go. You leave within about 5 minutes.
I kind of want to do that. Oh, wait, that means leaving the house. Ooh. I left the house today. That was my one venture outside for the week. So, I like thin crust, DH McAdams meant to say. Yeah, $8 for Domino's. That's if you go pick it up. Delivered is like 25. So if you go pick up your own pizza, it can be really cheap.
Yeah, I don't get how that works out. I order something on Uber Eats and it says, all right, $13. I get to the checkout, I'm paying $30 to have my $13 meal delivered to me.
I know you're paying for delivery fee and special restaurant fee. Yeah, they tack on the fees for DoorDash and stuff.
It's ridiculous. I'll just go pick it up myself at this point.
Butter pickles are delicious. Oh, and here's Bunk's take. As a lover of Chicago deep dish stuffed pizza, I can agree it's a casserole.
Thank you.
My North Side Chicagoan grandfather would absolutely disagree, but it's an absolutely delicious casserole. I agree with Kane for Domino's for cheap pizza. Barnacle Blake, welcome. You guys watch The Penguin? It's very good. Lou has watched it and loves it, highly recommends it. I feel like everybody in my Discord has seen it and recommends it. So I am going to, my movie buddy and I saw the Battinson one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a spinoff of that one, right?
Takes place, I think it takes place a week after the first movie.
Okay. She wants to go see Craven. And I told her, let's wait till reviews come out. She's like, but it's really violent. You love violent movies. I'm like, yeah, let's kind of wait on that one. So I'm going to recommend she comes over and we start watching The Penguin.
That's a good recommendation. The Penguin's fantastic. You both will love it. I know you love crime stuff.
Yes.
You love crime shows, movies, books, and stuff. You will love The Penguin.
Yeah, I heard the cast is just amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, that's so great. I'm glad.
The main character, the woman, I forgot the actress.
Oh, yeah. James raves about her, and so do other people.
She's fantastic. I would fight Batman for her. She is fantastic in the show and just a beautiful looking woman.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's great. No, she's legit. She's fantastic. She is probably I would even say she's almost as better than Colin Farrell in the show.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I've heard rave reviews about her. If we're talking about sliders, does anyone in the chat know the fast food chain Good Times? Used to be my favorite 2 a.m. fast food. Doug is right. The Adam Driver skit, Undercover Boss, featuring the Empire was hilarious.
That was good.
Yeah, that was really, really funny.
Yeah.
Excited for Jeremy Adams' new Aquaman. Okay, good. Are you referring to Cycle Cleveland here? The gambler, the gambling monster?
I don't. I hope he's got that under control.
I do too. Voracious Reader agreeing. Undercover Boss is classic. Good morning, Munin.
Morning, bud.
Lola Young is great. Sorry you had to miss the show. Okay, wait. Hey Siri, show me photos of Lola Young. Oh, I can't tell what kind of music does she play. What kind of music does Lola Young play?
Yoko.
What?
I hope not.
Stop. I'll have to go on Spotify. They're gonna see her in February, so it's all good. I'll post the Perry Fair. What just happened? Did he say he'd be back? Video in the Discord. Okay, is that the one with him attacking Dave Navarro? Yeah, here's my Discord. Thank you, James. I had a lot of fun. I had like half an hour to go before the show, and I was chatting with everybody, and especially Voracious Readers, so much that I was like, oh, Oh, what? It's 7:59. I better go get to the show.
Oh.
Okay, Voracious, thank you for being here. Good to see you.
See you later, bud.
I was reading the New Yorker Encyclopedia of Cartoons last night, got through most of the letter B and found maybe 8 panels funny in like 120 pages. That was always the complaint.
That sounds about right.
But there is a funny book about it that's very easy reading, and it's got lots of New Yorker comics in it. The name of the book is, I believe, How is Never. Does that work for you? It's from the cartoon editor, former cartoon editor at the New Yorker.
Huh.
I've got it on my laptop, not my laptop, my iPad, and it's very funny. It's about how he dealt with the cartoonists and how is never okay. I love DC's Frankenstein, and I never imagined we get a show focused on him and the bride. Yeah, very interesting. Papa John's is one of the best budget pizza in Edinburgh, Scotland. Also, not all pizzas are deep fried here, but some are. Deep fried pizza?
God bless y'all.
That gives me another reason to visit Scotland.
Oh my God, God bless y'all. I like haggis.
My God, no. That made me so sick when I ate it.
You didn't like haggis? I really liked it when I had it.
Oh no, I haven't told you this. Back when I lost my parents in 1984, and it was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
His family is Scottish. He's Scottish. They're full Scottish. They came over from Scotland. They sort of adopted me.
Oh wow!
And one time, and I didn't even need the brothers to be there. I used to just go over and see the parents. And she served me haggis at night because I was interested in it, and I was violently ill the rest of the night at home. It was not pleasant.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm glad you enjoyed haggis, and peace and love to everybody that likes it, but not me. The Batman is like a 6. The Penguin is like an 8, in my opinion. I love that Batman. Oh, Kristen Milotti is her name.
Yeah, that's who it is.
She was great in the Penguin. We're talking about Sliders, and no one has mentioned Quinn Mallory.
Is that from the TV show Sliders? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh, is that?
I don't know.
I don't know who Quinn Mallory is, though. I don't know who anybody is. Check out the song Conceited by Lola Young or Fake live on some American chat show. Okay, wait. I will go. I did my Spotify year in review, and it was all ambient music and shoegaze. So, okay, wait. I'll just write this down. I don't want to mess up my algorithm on Spotify. I'll go to Amazon Music. What? Conceited. Okay, good. What kind of music is it? Is it pop or doom goth or what is it? She didn't look like a goth, as I perceive goths. Jess, what is your Saturday schedule for this month? Thank you, James. I'm getting ready to post it. I also have a Sunday show coming up tomorrow, this weekend with Dom and Webhead. So Saturday at 1 with Dom. Let's see if I can get there. Saturday at 1 with Dom. The 14th, Theater is Dark. Upper management is forcing me to go visit friends. The 8th at 8 p.m. is the collected edition show. I'll post this on YouTube after this. 21st, I have a special Christmas show with Ilan. On the 21st is very late, but it's what to get your friends who love comics and pop culture stuff for Christmas.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, and then the 28th, I have a Batman show with Jessica about Superman. Oh, and Tuesday, the 10th, is my show with Freddie and Peter M.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll put it up. Thank you, James, for reminding me. Quinn Mallory. Oh, the Jerry O'Connell character on the TV show Sliders. He left after season 4, and his character was merged into a new character when two realities collapsed into each other. Lola Young is hard to pigeonhole. She writes great lyrics filled with swearing and humor.
I like it.
Both of those.
I like all that.
Yeah. Let's see. I can pull up my Spotify list because I took pics of it. Okay. Let's see. No. Whoop. No. Okay. Stop. Yeah. Let me blow this up. Okay. So 36 is an ambient music composer. It's great.
Cool.
Blushing is shoegaze.
Uh-huh.
Tomáš Bednarček is ambient.
Oh.
Vitamin String Quartet is really cool quartet music that Kelly hipped me to. Pie Corner Audio is one of my all-time favorite. It's what is he? I guess it's post-rock. There's no lyrics ever. I love them. Yeah, I think it's more ambient.
Okay. Cool, man.
Has anybody else done your Spotify list? I know I saw a lot in the Discord. My top Spotify artists were Twice, Tyler the Creator, Joji, and Peso Pluma.
Okay. I know those are names. I know some of those.
What kind of music is that?
Well, the only one I know on there is Tyler the Creator. He's a rap artist. I don't know anybody else. I'm getting older. I don't know what the youths are into these days.
Thank God.
So
I feel better.
My 13-year-old tries to keep me up to date with stuff, and I'm like, what? And
the music in Creature Commandos is crazy.
Okay.
I don't. First of all, I don't know any of the artists, and it sounds. It's just crazy. You have to pay attention to the music because it is super crazy. It's not bad. It's just wild. I don't know who. I don't know. They didn't credit any of the musicians in any of the credits. So I'm gonna have to look it up. But it was just. I feel like James Gunn wrote it all and had somebody else play it or something. It was just stuff that I've never even heard.
Okay.
But it was. I mean, it was really cool.
There's apparently an episode that we're gonna get that's just dedicated to Weasel, which I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
He's really funny. It's it's mainly the band Gogol Bordello. How do you know that, Doc Elevator? Do you recognize them? Do you recognize them from like hearing them or something? You know what? That sounds right. They sing a lot of crazy sort of. It's got like a it's like a Mexico flavor to it, but it's hard to say. But it's pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't dislike it. It was just wild, and I had never heard it.
I'll have to check it out then.
Creature Commandos music has a Cowboy Bebop vibes one. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want to get a soundtrack of, and that is Arcane.
I need to watch it. I have the first season sitting there, and I just haven't started it. I have a whole stack of stuff that I want to get through. I've got there's a movie about the robot that everybody's talking about that's apparently really fantastic. I need to watch that. Just a huge stack of stuff that I'll eventually get through when I have some time off in the next few weeks.
It's amazing. I'd like the soundtrack to that. I never thought that I would love Imagine Dragons the way I do. They do the opening song, and I don't skip the intro. I love the song so much that I listen to it. Oh, The Wild Robot
The Wild Robot. Yeah. Yeah, I have the disc and I need to watch that.
Whoop. Arcane Season 1 and 2 soundtrack is on LP. Oh,
There you go,
somebody's
Jess.
getting a Christmas present. I'll track that down. Thank you, James.
So if anybody wants to send Jess a Christmas present,
No, I'll ask for my family for that.
there you go. Jess, that's why we have fans. Send us free shit. Come on, man. You've been doing this for a minute. You got to work the system, man.
My top artist on Spotify Wrapped was WWE. My son's favorite song of all time is Cody Rhodes' entrance music.
Nice.
My daughter, Johnny Rotten, likes to take my phone in the car and make my wife and I compete in who can guess the wrestler intro first.
That is amazing. That is fantastic. I love it.
It's my workout playlist.
Back to what I was saying. You can text Cycle Cleveland right now, and you will have a burger delivered to your house within 30 minutes.
Yeah, but he's given me so much. I don't want to milk that cow. Everybody's so generous. Kane sent me a bunch of stuff, a bunch of really cool stuff, including a special New Jersey special tote bag. I used that today at the grocery store, and it was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Also, Robot Dreams. The Wild Robot, that movie was so great. My kids love the Wild Robot books. There are 3 of them. Wow. Where is that? That's on streaming somewhere?
I think you get it on streaming. I think it's up on Prime or something like that. I have the disc. I just got it this week, so I need to sit down with it.
You will. I predict you will love Arcane. I don't see how anybody can't. It's really impressive. The voiceover work is spot on, fabulously professional, and the animation is out of sight. It's like nothing you've ever seen.
Okay. You know what also is fabulously professional?
What's that?
You know what also is fabulously professional?
Well, what's that?
I'll be in stock trades.
InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions from 30 to 60% off. I took advantage of a Black Friday sale. I went hard at IST, and I'm going to have once I get everything, I'm going to have a special video about that. Don't forget your 2% loyalty discount to tack on. So make that 50% off book 52% off. And we're going to give away the gift card on December 30th. $50 worth of credit, courtesy of IST. December 30th is the Omnis, where we talk about the best collected editions of the year. And we're going to have 2 special guests on with us. They are fun. And $50 or more gets you free shipping in the United States on an order. That's crazy good. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Yeah, it worked out great. I loved it. It has a pork roll and cheese sandwich on it, which is a big deal in New Jersey. Kane, is Taylor ham the same as a pork roll? I know I've had like a Taylor ham sandwich, and I feel like that's what a pork roll is too. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Bunk, I was just talking to Voracious Reader in the chat about this, as this is your book of the year, Anzuelo by Emma Rios. I mentioned that it was your book of the year, and she had just bought it. Anzuelo, you guys can just cancel the Omnis, but we like to get on and have fun and stuff, but maybe I'll order Anzuelo here. And
Emma Rios?
Yeah, she wrote it and illustrated it.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it now. A speaking coming of age.
Taylor ham
story.
is the same as pork roll. I'm from Central New Jersey, and we say pork roll. Okay, I thought so.
Whoa, this art. Interesting.
Oh, you're looking at it?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. The art looks pretty interesting. It's almost watercolor. It has a watercolor style to it, I think. Huh. Cool.
Okay, wait one sec. Okay, doody doo, doody doo, doody doody doo. What? No, that's not what I meant to send him.
Come on, Jess. You haven't read every single comic that came out this year.
Okay, wait. I have to do something here quick. Okay. Don't do. There it is, right there. Okay, that'll do. Okay. What was I talking about? Taylor ham, pork roll. Omnibroslive vault. Were it me, I would I would milk cycle Cleveland dry. Just consider them well-deserved humble offerings and gratitude for your greater munificence of spirits. I just bought Enzuela too. Of course you did. You've got great taste. Don't read a description, just look at the art. What about the story? I like pretty art, but I gotta have a story with it, Bunk.
There you go.
Central Jersey does exist. Governor Murphy made it a reality legally. Okay. While y'all only talk about omnis because volume. While y'all only talk about omnis because volume 1 of Birds of Prey by Kelly Thompson was awesome. It's all about collected editions. It's called the Omnis because we used to have a bunch of Omni collectors on the show.
Jesus, yeah.
And now it's something else. I'm the only Omni collector on the show.
The Jess Awards. The Brags. How about that?
Here we have a special guest popping in late.
I collect Omnis too.
Look, you got yourself the Grayson t-shirt?
Oh, this
Look at
old
that.
thing?
He made that. That's so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Beppo, the super monkey, on the show.
Hey, I said I'm super cow or I'm bat cow or nothing, you know?
That shirt's awesome, Jake.
For those that don't know, this was a conversation Jess and I had in the chat where Jake said to Jess, I don't know if I can make it on the show. And I said, if he doesn't fucking make it on the show, he's getting downgraded from Jason Todd to Beppo the super monkey. So he better be on.
It was a whole back and forth where I was relaying messages from each of them to each other.
Yo, Bunk is slandering me in the chat right now.
Yeah,
Shouldn't you
I
be
see
at
that.
GalaxyCon? Okay,
Yeah.
This needs some context because with me wearing the shirt and that comment, it could be taken the wrong way. Me and him play an online card game together because we don't hang out in person, and I don't want to collect more expensive paper, you know what I mean? Or expensive cardboard. So we played Digital Magic a couple nights a week, and I got into the habit of like whenever I want to play, instead of asking him, I send him a gif of like a wooden paddle or someone being spanked or something, implying that's what I'm gonna do in the game. But I never win because he's been playing the game for like a decade, and I've been playing the game for like a month. So I talk a mean game, and it's never backed up. Like, it's never backed up.
You'll beat him one day. You will. You will, man. Don't worry about
I
it.
throw money at it, so my deck is better, but he has skill. So you know.
He's got
Maybe
mad skill.
it'll be one day like, when your dad first lets you win a basketball game. Like, oh my God, he let me win. And it's a big moment for you. Maybe that'll happen one day.
Heck yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, Javier's saying don't crowbar me. He's a good man.
Well, we're not crowbarring him because he came on. He was gonna. What the hell did you say? We already covered it. Yeah, we're not crowbarring him tonight.
I had a waffle date night with my wife and we watched the 2 episodes of Creature Commandos.
Oh, there's somebody I can talk to
Nice.
Creature Commandos about.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
And it was great because it was the perfect show for me to pause it every 5 seconds to be, he's going to be in the movie, or he's in the TV show, or that's the character you like from this, so it was a lot. There was 2 22-minute episodes, but I think with my pausing and over explaining, I extended it to a solid hour.
Oh my God.
God bless my wife.
Yeah. Featuring Anzuelo, the book. The plot is less important than the story. It's very much a small-scale story of a group of kids and their survival tactics in crisis. Okay, and it's got beautiful art. All right, that's fair.
Guys, Jess, I'm gonna step away. I'm getting tired. It's
Okay. Well,
been a
That's
long
code
day.
for he's reading his new book that came in.
No, that's code for I have a toddler. I'm exhausted.
James says you only have 25 days to finish Scarlet Witch.
I will finish Scarlet Witch. I've just been up since 4 a.m. and I'm very tired today.
I'm not interested in your excuses, Lou.
I
just
will.
wanna
It's
hear-
okay.
I
It's
just
I
wanna-
it's-
will read the book.
I came
haven't
in
read
to
it.
help.
No,
Yeah.
I've already said I'm reading it for the Patreon show. That'll be the book that we cover for the Patreon show this month.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
And so I know I have to read it because I'm gonna get grilled for it if I don't from a bunch of people live.
You should,
So
you
lots
should
of
read it in
people.
26 days just to be your own man. Don't listen to the haters. Do it a day late just to piss everybody off.
no, I'm gonna read it. I really am gonna read it. I've stuck to it. I'm gonna read. Oh God, I don't. Steve Orlando's book.
It's only like 4 issues, and it's good. Oh, you son of
It's
a bitch.
10 issues. I told you I'm reading the.
Oh, you're reading both the first 2 books?
Yeah, I said I'm reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Oh, jeez. You're gonna enjoy it. It's
Wait,
really well written.
Haven't you ever had a task that takes you like 5 minutes and you just put it off and it feels bigger and bigger and bigger? I know the
Yes.
feeling.
and nothing's worse than reading something because you feel like you have to.
Yes.
know?
Yes, I have. That's why we haven't had to switch the Christmas lights out in our house because they've been up all year. No, I'm not that guy. I promise I'm not that guy. I really am not that bad.
Okay, so my question then is, when in the year does it go from you still have your lights up to wow, you have your lights up early? Like, when's the transition from people say
Second week of January.
that's when it's too late? But then when is it like wow, you put your lights up early? Is that like March? It's like wow, you
If you left them up.
If you lift
Yeah.
them up, oh, if you lift
I-
them up, if you're in February and you still have your Christmas lights up, that's pretty sad.
My wife has declared that ours will be up all January because she's getting such a late start on it. It's coming out piecemeal. I'm helping set it up,
Uh
but she said for this much work, yeah, it's staying up through January.
my cross to bear is having to watch because like she makes her happy, but she loves like the abysmal Christmas movies that like it's the same 3 actors and I can never tell if it's a different movie or a sequel or a spinoff because it's the same 3 actors on every Hallmark Christmas movie.
Oh
and they
my
all
God!
have the
Don't you
same-
dare slander
It all
Hallmark
has the
Christmas
same
movies.
theme. But she churns through like 4 a day. I get burnt out. I can do like 1 every couple days, but more than 1 a day, it's the same actors. I get lost.
I have 5 recorded that I will be watching, and I'll let
Recorded?
Patty
What does that
sit in
mean?
and watch some with me.
You like Hallmark Christmas movies, Jess?
Oh, I like Hallmark movies in general. It just
You
doesn't
watch
have
Hot Frosty?
that's a Netflix one, but it's got Lacey Chabert in it, so I will definitely watch that one.
I don't know.
Yeah. I like
didn't know he
Hallmark
had the long
movies
hair.
just in general.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have the Hallmark streaming service? That's what my wife got this year.
No, no, we have like the Hallmark channel and that's it on Hulu.
Okay.
There's like a Hallmark channel.
It's $7 for the month, and I figured, oh, it's only $7, but we'll forget to cancel it until like in March. So you got to add in those bonus months that she won't touch it.
Is Hallmark? Hallmark doesn't have Chip and Joanna Gaines, right? No, that was HG. Right?
Yeah.
Picture
I
Up.
think they've got their own network now. Chip and Joanna Gaines.
I think you're right. I think they have it on Max or something like that. Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, they are big stars.
Yeah.
Big stars.
Can we highlight Matt Hawk's comment at 6:24?
Sorry, I'm behind. 24.
All right, guys. I'm getting out. Have a good
All right,
night.
buddy. Take care.
Bye.
Good to see you. Matt Hawk. Okay.
Maybe. That's my answer.
Oh, Jake with his low-key flex. Watch, Lou will set it up for Patreon for December 31st.
James came in clutch for my mom today.
What did he do?
She texted me and she goes, "Hey, do you know of any company that digitalizes old cassette tapes?" And I was getting ready to send back a snarky Gen Z, like, okay, boomer text. And then I remembered like months ago, I saw James post that he digitalizes like VCRs and cassette tapes and VHSs and that sort of stuff.
Himself?
Yeah, he does it as like a side business.
Oh.
So I like messaged him and he told me his rate, and it was way more for even to ship the cassettes to him and that stuff. It's way cheaper than what big digital cassette tape is charging.
Yeah.
So she's gonna ship them, and I was like, make sure there's something weird on any. There's no honeymoon cassette tape on there because and she said no, there's nothing to worry
I didn't know
about.
James did that. I got a bunch of VHS tapes that I want transferred to DVD.
Yeah, and so I'm happy. James knows my parents' address. Now my mom knows his address, so everything's balanced in the world.
Good night. Please don't go, Jake, the little engine that probably can someday, maybe. JK, Jake, good to see you, man. Jake throws money at the game, so he's paying for expensive fake digital paper instead of expensive paper.
Yes, because if I were to buy the paper ones, I have to play in person with real people, and I don't have friends in person that play the game. So I play digitally on my Steam Deck. So like I'll do 30 minutes of work and then 10 minutes of online Magic, and then 30 minutes of work and then 10 minutes of online Magic. And that's kind of how I go through my day with my multiple jobs.
That's a good schedule.
Thank you.
Jake, Jess knows what's up.
Jake's Jess. I think it was Jake's Jess.
Oh, Jake's Jess, your wife, knows what's up. Hallmark Christmas movies are fantastic. I also love them.
You two should start a show where you guys just go over your favorite Hallmark movies.
I'm totally up for it. I like them throughout the year. It's icy and snowy here. I ain't getting on that roof to take them down until late March. They still make Hallmark movies these days that aren't Christmas movies? Oh, Spooey, there's a whole world of Hallmark movies that are wonderful. Really wonderful.
I see, for me, I can do like a Christmas movies that are good. It's the Hallmark era that's like the Hallmark quality level that's harder for me.
The Hallmark formula.
Yeah, like, okay,
Yeah.
so I really love the movie. I guess it's not fully Christmas, but it's vaguely Christmas. I like the movie Holiday. Have you seen that one?
That might be one of the ones that I recorded. It sounds familiar.
So Holiday, I think, is a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
So it's Emma Roberts. She's the blonde girl. She's like the last one in her family who hasn't gotten hitched or married. And she meets a guy and they come up with a plan of dating on every holiday, just as like not a friends with benefits thing, but a platonic holiday. So you don't have to spend the holidays alone. I really like that one.
That does sound familiar. That sounds good.
And I like the one, have you seen the one where she gets catfished by the Asian guy, but then they fall in love?
No.
Always Be Your Maybe, I think. Jess, what's the one I like where she gets catfished? Love Hard. Love Hard's one of my favorites.
Love Hard. Chip and
so
Joanna Gaines. Yeah, it's more Magnolia Network. That's what I thought. 8 Crazy Nights and Home Alone are Matt's Christmas movies. Die Hard, best Christmas movie. Not seeing it, but God bless everybody that thinks it is.
Speaking of a great Christmas movie, Disney Plus just sneak added I don't know if it's been released. Someone might know better than me, but they put the extended version under extra versions of the Muppets Christmas movie that has the missing song.
Oh,
so there's an extended version of the Muppets Christmas movie now. So if you go to watch it, don't click play, go down to extras, and there's an other versions tab and watch the extended version.
And that's on Disney Plus?
Mhm.
Wow, thank you for that tip. I love that movie.
Little Muppets tidbit.
Trish Stratus, one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time, and is in a bunch of Hallmark style Christmas movies, and she's a national treasure. Okay, Trish, I will make sure I believe you that she's a national treasure. Trish Stratus, Hallmark. Okay. Blue Sky era Jake is hobnobbing with the stars. Apparently.
Look, I'm
Hallmark,
not going to say
Way
Kurt
Home.
Busiek was in my DMs, but he was.
Hallmark The Way Home is a great series. Is that okay? I'll write that down too. The
Love Hard and Holiday. Those are my two votes.
The Way Home. And Hot Frosty.
Hot Frosty is like bad, but it's good because it's bad, you know. And then what's the new one with Lindsay Lohan that just came out this year?
that
the secret
that
one.
looked kind of good to me.
That one was I'm not as easy to please as you or my wife, but that one it's like our little secret or something. Hold on.
Yeah, she meets her ex at
Lohan.
She meets her ex at the Christmas with Kristen Chenoweth. They meet at a family Christmas dinner, and
Our Little Secret.
I think I might have recorded that too. It's
another
I
Netflix
understand.
original. So,
oh, okay. Well, I saw it on Netflix then. I know Lindsay Lohan catches grief for everything, but
she
it
was a
actually
kid
looked
in a
fun.
hard situation, man. Like she turned out okay, relatively speaking, for being a child actor, and especially the population was mean to women during the time she was growing up, dude. Like I look at like when I was a kid, seeing all those like gossip magazines that used to exist at the grocery store where they would like edit a photo to be unflattering of a celebrity and like
Oh
just
yeah,
I couldn't that stuff would not fly today, I don't think. I mean, it does
No.
online, but not, at least it's not in print, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I
so-
liked the preview of that. It looked really fun, and Kristen Chenoweth looked purely evil. What happened? Kristen Chenoweth looked perfectly evil in it, and Lindsay Lohan looked sweet. It sounds good. James is good like that. Just make sure there's no personal info on those videos, or he's adding that to the personal database. Yes, you do know my address. Okay, well, we know that we need to send our VHC tapes to James.
I have, all my devices just stopped working, like my mic and my camera, and it's working now.
Lars, the only two Christmas movies I watch are Love Actually and Scrooged. We don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie.
Did you see the Die Hard advent calendar?
No.
It's him going, I think he's either going up or down the building. Let me see. Die Hard.
That sounds fun.
Advent. Here, it's right here. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah. This is a classic. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything National Lampoon. I think it was a little before my time.
Yeah, it definitely was. But in European Vacation and European Vacation and Christmas Vacation, those are three fun movies. Spooey randomly stumbled across some Hallmark Christmas movies that had Aaron Cahill, the Pink Time Force Ranger, and the boyfriend from iZombie, who I can't remember the name of at the moment. Derek's picking Krampus, Gremlins. There's a theme here. Black Christmas, Better Watch Out are all solid Christmas movies. And good evening. The Way Home season 3 is coming out in January. It's a time travel series. I'm totally into it. Where is it? Is that Netflix, you said? Wait, did you recommend that to me? I thought I wrote that down. Did you not, Jake, recommend that to me?
I said Love Hard and what was the other one? Catfish, Netflix, Christmas movie. My favorite scene in it is Love Hard. Yeah, sorry, Love Hard and Holiday and Hot Frosty.
Holiday.
My favorite scene in Love Hard is his brother, like his brother keeps stealing the spotlight from him. So she convinces him next time he steals the spotlight, you got to steal it back. So they're doing family Christmas caroling and they get selected to sing Baby It's Cold Outside, but she doesn't want to sing it because she thinks that song's problematic.
Yeah.
And so on the fly, he comes up with a consensual version of the song. She's like, I really have to go. And he's like, the door is right there. And it's like, he comes up with like completely on the fly, a consensual.
Which one's that?
Love Hard. It's my favorite Netflix Christmas movie.
Love Hard. And then you also said Holiday.
Yeah. It's a little more than just Christmas, but there is definitely Christmas in there. And then Hot Frosty is just cheesy fun.
Yeah, I have to see that because of Lacey. Die Hard, the story of a father just trying to get home in time for Christmas to be with his family, also killing terrorists.
I've never seen Die Hard either.
Season 1 and 2 are on Peacock. That's The Way Home.
I got so many streaming services. I had Peacock when it first came out, but now there's just too many.
No one mentions Vegas Vacation. I never saw that one. Sorry, dude.
I think it's because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Spooey. So like everyone's watched it, but it just stays in Vegas, you know?
I swear, no one but I remembers Santa Claus the movie with Dudley Moore and John Lithgow. It was produced by the Salkins, who did the first 2 Superman movies and also the third. Yeah, I knew. So Creature Commandos, what did you think?
Okay, can I ask one off-topic question before we dive into Creature Commandos for the rest of my time here? I got harassed by my coworkers today.
You blanked out there. You got what?
I got harassed by my coworkers today, and maybe this is a thing to cancel me for, but they were all trying to cancel me. I sent a picture at like 4:00. Me and my wife were making dinner, and I got her because she's a huge fan of the Pixar movie Cars, and that's the ride she worked at California Adventure. So she has a Lightning McQueen waffle maker that I got her. So the waffles look like a tire. So I sent them a picture of my waffles, and they all start roasting me because it's on a styrofoam plate. Is that like something to cancel me for? They were like, it's unhealthy, it's bad for the environment, it's more expensive than paper plates. And like, we don't use it all the time, but like, we just did all our dishes today, and we didn't want to immediately dirty more dishes because we don't have a dishwasher. And they were like, we'll use a paper plate, it's cheaper and better for you. And I feel like yesterday Jordan came over for dinner and I made lasagna, and I put the lasagna on his plate and it burned his styrofoam plate.
Oh, Mo.
The lasagna was so hot. But like, everyone was trying to cancel me because apparently it's terrible for the environment. I'm a bad person for using styrofoam.
I'm not going to harsh your buzz on styrofoam. If that's what you've got, the focus should be on that cool waffle maker. That's cool.
What I thought.
Yeah. That sounds really cool.
Now on to Creature Commandos. I'm gonna be honest. The first one I felt like was just okay, but they had to do so much setup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The second one was really interesting. Like, I loved the relationship between the bride and Frankenstein and the dad doctor.
Yeah.
I still feel like the show has a little way to go for me to put it on the hierarchy of some of the previous shows DC has done, because DC is TV, like Penguin, Watchmen, Peacemaker. It's been like a renaissance for me, like the best stuff out there. I'm not ready to call it the best yet, but it's building. And the second episode was better than the first. The first was a lot of setup, you know. my wife enjoyed it, I think. The action was super fluid and super good. Honestly, my favorite part was just the logo at the beginning where it was Superman busting through the
Yeah,
chains into the
I
DC
agree with
Comics
that. That was
logo.
really
Why was
boss.
that my favorite part? Just seeing
Yeah.
that.
I loved all the voice acting. My favorite character so far is the bride. She's amazing. Her voice
Yeah.
acting is great. The voice acting on all of them is great. I found humor in it. There wasn't laugh out loud humor. To me anyway, it didn't hit me laugh out loud, but I thought it was very clever. A lot of the humor was funny. Um, I feel like shows like this tend to have to build, they
Yeah.
have to lay the basis especially when it's somebody you don't know. I don't know that many people are familiar with Creature Commandos. I certainly am not. So they have a lot of backstory going on, but I like the I like the characters, Dr. Phosphorus and Weasel and the bride.
The robot is great. He's like, "Are you who I'm gonna kill Nazis with?"
Yeah,
I'll have
are
to
you
wait
a Nazi?
longer. Yeah. I liked it. I think my problem is more with the state of streaming television right now, where every show is 8 to 10 episodes. You have to wait like 2 years in between seasons. So the
Oh.
first like 1 or 2 episodes is all set up. Then you get like 3 amazing episodes in the middle. But because the seasons are so short, feel like nothing ever marinates. Like I don't need shows to be 23 episodes a season, but at least then things could marinate. Like I love a show called Shrinking, and I'm feeling like things are moving so quickly that I'm not getting to sit with anything in between the episodes. Like a big thing happens and then they move on to the next thing. And I miss being able to marinate with something in a show.
We love Shrinking.
Yeah.
Big fan of Shrinking. Let's see. Next Imagine has thoughts. I have too many Christmas films to name, but highly recommend Deadly Games, aka Dial Code Santa Claus, for any who haven't caught up with it yet. It's a gonzo Quebec Canadian proto Home Alone meets Die Hard home invasion dark fantasy that is one of the most off the rails, neither fish nor fowl, bizarro Canadian genre films of the 80s. Wow. That sounds boss. I don't know it. Terrifier.
I don't even know what any of those words mean. I actually love the Terrifier movies. I haven't seen 3 yet. I tried to talk them into Jordan came over for a movie night last night, and I tried to talk them into letting us watch Terrifier 3 or Substance. My wife did not want to watch Substance a second time, and they all vetoed Terrifier 3. So we wound up watching we watched The Wild Robot, and it was like tears throughout the whole movie.
Oh, did you like that? We were just talking about it before you got on.
Oh, dude, it's so good. I feel like it would be like the modern generation's Iron Robot.
Uh-huh.
And it's from the team that did the most recent Puss in Boots, which like I'm not a big fan of the Shrek movies, but that most recent Puss in Boots movie is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
Oh.
So basically it was a new team, and the whole thing is that Puss in Boots has used up 8 of his 9 lives. So this carefree character that's always laughed in the face of danger finally has to face his mortality, and he gets anxiety, which is something he's never dealt with in any of his previous 8 lives. So you see him have these like visceral anxiety attacks throughout the movie and have to learn to like make his last life count. Such a good movie, dudes. And
That's cool.
It's a character from Shrek. Like, why is it getting so deep, you know?
Better Call Saul was like that. The last 4 seasons aired over something like 7 years.
I love Better Call Saul.
This is about Creature Commandos, I think. My only gripe is the episodes could be longer.
I hate when the episode's like 35 minutes and then you watch it and the first 20 minutes of the episode and then there's 15 minutes of credits. Like, I get so sick of that.
Labruski enjoyed the first episode. I think the first episode was better and there wasn't much setup. And then the first 5 minutes we're introduced to the characters and we know what the mission is.
Cool.
The Braven Boys is correct. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was in fact quite good. How many Puss in Boots movies are there? I haven't seen any of them.
I think it's the second. or
Okay.
the third, but it's not the first, but it was the first made by that team, and it's a completely other caliber than anything else in the Shrek universe. As well as, and then that's the same team that made Wild Robot.
Okay. Okay. There's I can't remember the name of it, but I added it to my wish list on Apple TV. It's a musical with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Is it Scrooged, or what's it called?
It's Will Ferrell is some kind of Scrooge character, and he has to show up to Ryan Reynolds. And
yeah, it's Spirited.
Spirited. Yeah, I want to watch that with Patty and Kelly.
I won't spoil anything, but there's an interesting twist when you learn who Will Ferrell's character is and why he's in the role that he is, that I thought made the movie better because of it.
Oh, okay, good. Spoiler from a 40-year-old special. Anyone remember when Garfield and Odie died in Garfield, His 9 Lives? But due to an accounting error, he got to go back and convince them to have Odie go too. At least that's how I remember it. I never saw that. I may put on the Star Wars Holiday Special, which I have on DVD. I don't think I'll put my wife through that, but I'll watch it. That came out when I was a freshman in college and was awful.
There was a really dark joke in Wild Robot where the mother of the mother opossum, she's like, I'm a mother to, and then you hear a growl and a chomp off screen. She goes, a mother to 6 children. And it was like, I was so shocked that they made that joke. Is he out? Is that my internet?
You're breaking up a little bit. We can see you fine, but we're breaking up. Okay. I actually have about 5 more minutes in me if you want to get your questions in. I have about 5 more minutes in me there, Jake Aroni.
No, that's good. We're going to watch a movie tonight that we're excited about, that I've wanted to watch for a while.
Did you already tell us what it was and I forgot?
No. Yes. We talked about it for like 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. It's called I Saw the TV Glow.
Is it a horror movie?
Vaguely, it's on HBO Max. Let me read the synopsis. Because it's supposed to be super interesting. Let me read the description. It says, I Saw the TV Glow is a 2024 American coming-of-age psychological horror drama. It stars Justin Smith and Bridget Lundy Payne as 2 troubled high school students whose connection to their favorite television show drives them to question reality and identities. It's supposed to be an awesome movie, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Good. My favorite
it's
characters...
A24 and they do great stuff.
Oh yeah. Creature G.I. Robot and The Bride. The Bride is great. Jake lives about 800 miles south of where that earthquake hit. He's in Southern California and it was up a little bit closer to Oregon. I can answer that question for him. Did you even know there was an earthquake yesterday?
No, but also, like, you know, where I live, like, earthquakes are no big deal. They happen all. I mean, maybe I'm gonna regret these someday when there's a terrible earthquake in my home area. But like, I've grown up with earthquakes my whole life, so oftentimes I don't even notice them.
Yeah, same. I have to say, having growing up in California and experiencing as many earthquakes as I had, I would much rather experience earthquakes than have to deal with possible tornadoes here. We've been on tornado watch, 3 or 4 times while we've been homeowners, and those are freaking scary. I mean, super scary. So I definitely want, I would much rather have to deal with earthquakes. Oh, this is interesting. I feel like there's going to be a twist that the princess is not really the princess. That's interesting. I saw the TV Glow. It wasn't bad. It had a hidden message. You might need to watch it twice to understand it.
Can you just tell me now so I could pause the movie throughout the movie and explain it to my wife like I knew it all along?
Oh, good. I feel for everyone who did experience it yesterday. I can imagine they are scary. A 7.0, yeah, that's pretty radical. That is one that can kill. And I like Dr. Phosphorus and Geo Robot look a lot like, I feel like Dr. Phosphorus and Geo Robot look a lot like Jeff Johns' new Geiger and Junkyard Joe.
Yeah, but I had the same thought about Phosphorus, but you also have to remember those characters probably predate that whole universe of comics by like decades.
Yeah.
Can I grab the other shirts that I made and then I'll
Oh
head
yeah,
out
let's see them and then
I'll
we
head
can
out.
yeah, okay, good. Yes, it's a mood-driven new trans horror, very audacious, one of the year's better films so far in my opinion. I saw the TV Glow. Wow, okay. In North Dakota, the air can kill you 70% of the year. The air. You mean like tornadoes? Hurricane Sandy, the one that devastated New York. I feel like that was somewhere in 2013, 2015, 16, 17. I can't remember what it was. That almost came through Virginia. We just missed having Hurricane Sandy hit here. So, yeah, I'm not digging it here. I'm stuck here, but I'd rather be back in California. Oh, minus 30 yesterday in North Dakota. Holy guacamole. Okay, let's see the cool t-shirts that you got. You got them fast. When did you order them? When did you order your t-shirts?
About a week ago, and I didn't even pay for the faster shipping.
Oh, okay. Let me highlight you.
So I made this. I photoshopped the design of Batman Year One that I liked for my artist edition.
That's cool.
So, nice little Batman Year One.
I like the color you got for the Dick Grayson one.
I know. I want to get the other one of him in the snow though.
Yeah, that's a good one
and
too.
then this is a piece of art I like in the extras from the deluxe edition of New Frontier.
So
that's some Darwin Cook art of Batman and Superman fighting from New Frontier.
Wow. And
then this is another piece from New Frontier of the Justice League fighting Starro. It's from the extras of the story they added. That's not in your absolute, but that's in your deluxe edition.
That's cool. You made some really cool shirts. I mean, you created. Is this another one? You froze. Whoops, you froze. What is this? Oh, Darkseid is.
And then it's Scott Free poking out.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I need to look at some of your character designs you did for me. If you can just pull an image out and it can be on a t-shirt.
Yeah, you just have to know how to size it and it has to be high enough quality so that it doesn't look bad. But I wouldn't sell any of these things because I don't own the art, But
yeah.
I buy it for myself because
I could have a David Nakayama cover be a t-shirt.
You could. And honestly, the way I look at it, DC merch, it kind of sucks sometimes, man. It's the most basic 3 characters you've always seen. It could be so much cooler. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I want to wear for videos and things like that when I'm talking about these characters and stuff. And I just I'm not happy with the merch. I'll pay anything if I could get this directly, cool merch directly from DC, I'd do it. But sometimes I don't like their stuff,
Oh gosh, David Nakayama has such a great Harley cover. I'd love to have that on a t-shirt. Okay.
As long as you don't sell it to other people, I don't think I'm profiting off of someone else's art. It's not
no.
Public or anything.
It would just be one for me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Plus,
well, Jake,
look at this. Who doesn't love this shirt?
I know, it's so funny. Dick Grayson. He's so great.
I'm gonna get attacked by some trolls in the comments of the video that I wear this shirt in, though, right?
Nah, it's great.
Who
Everybody
cares?
loves Dick Grayson, man.
That is true.
So Jake, where can people find you on the internet?
Do want to plug feels so crass. I just want to be here for the Christmas spirit, you know?
Okay, well, you can
I'm
find
just
me.
kidding. Yeah, you can find me at the Brave and the Boys and at another retailer shop that I won't mention because this is the In Stock Trade Show. I have a live stream tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I always get weirded out doing the math in my head. I'm on Blue Sky. I have a Discord, and I'm around. Always happy to be a guest.
Yeah, good. It was great having you on tonight, and Dom and I will remember to stop at 4 p.m. tomorrow. We have a 1 p.m. show.
Where was my invite?
You,
Just
you get God. What am I gonna do with you? Here's
you
my
know
Blue
me and
Sky.
Dom are fun when we stream together. We're the two youngins.
And this is my Discord. That's so fun. Thank you, James. Yeah, so I'm on all those. Oh, and there's Lou's. Thank you, James. That's great. So peace and love. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This was a lot of fun on a Friday night. And appreciate Jake stopping by. Thank you, buddy. And we will wait. I'll leave us with the countdown because that's more dramatic. Oh, wait, is Kane still here? Let me play this for Kane. Okay, there we go. Now we're leaving. Peace and love. Peace and love.